Nonverbal signals carry 5 times as much impact as the verbal, which means what you do often has a lot more impact than what you say. Stand out from the crowd by learning the skills and techniques of effective nonverbal communication. I'm Robin Hatcher of SpeakEtc. Welcome to the Power of Nonverbal Communication video series, a program designed to give you the professional advantage in all your face-to-face communication. Today's topic, the voice. When we think of nonverbal communication, we tend to think mostly of body language. But the sound and tone of your voice is also part of nonverbal communication. In fact, 38% of your message is communicated through the sound of your voice. So, how can we make it more effective? The sound of your voice tells your listener whether you feel confident, bored, excited, or nervous. It's been proven that the lower the pitch of your voice, the more seriously you are taken. Good news is there are ways of lowering the pitch of your voice. It involves exercises to strengthen the diaphragm muscle. The diaphragm muscle is a muscle that goes across your chest and supports your breath. A strong diaphragm allows you to use your chest resonance and speak less from your throat. If you're interested in learning more, check out my vocal workout CD at www.speaketc.com. Other elements that affect how the voice conveys its message is intonation and inflection. We all have heard monotone presenters, speakers whose tone and pitch rarely vary.
Well, this is a really great meeting room. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I think this is a really exciting time for our organization. And
without vocal fluctuation, it's really difficult to discern what the speaker feels is the most important part of the communication. People like to think that the English language is lacking in musicality. I disagree. We can bring musicality to English in many different ways. We can elongate words, pause before or after a word, go up in pitch, down in pitch, speak some words fast, other words slow. Using these various inflection techniques will enliven and energize your speaking voice, making you infinitely more interesting and engaging. Being monotone is not the only intonation issue that weakens your communication. There's a serious epidemic going around these days, and it's showing up in social and business settings alike. That epidemic is known as upspeak. We've all heard or been guilty of upspeaking. It's when everything is said sounds like a question.
Here. My name is Carrie. I'm in the accounting department. I'm going to oversee the merger.
When I hear people upspeaking, my instinct is to ask, are you sure? If you make every statement sound like a question, it conveys to the listener that you're not sure of what it is you are saying, or that you are seeking their approval for your right to say it. Any way you look at it, upspeaking communicates a lack of confidence. Be sure to make your voice go down at the end of statements and up at the end of questions.
My name is Carrie. I'm in the accounting department. I've been working on this project for about 5 months now.
Another problem with vocal tone is what I call drop speaking. Drop speaking is the habit of dropping vocal energy at the end of every sentence.
I'm also really excited that you're all here. Our group is excited about some new products that we've created with the Miller Group. In particular, we're excited about the Super Widget.
It's great that this person is not using upspeak, but it's also very important for people to hear everything you have to say. So keep the energy sustained through to the end of your sentences. The last tonal habit I want to point out is my newest pet peeve, and it's something I call whatevering. Whatevering is a way of speaking that indicates that the speaker is not really committed to what it is they're saying. It's like they're just speaking the words because of something that's expected, or that they're saying what they're expected to say, and they seriously doubt that anyone wants to hear it.
Is that for the past 5 years we had to collect this data and analyze it, and we would take one piece at a time, and then it would take,
So what's the cure for whatevering? The only cure I know is to learn how to identify, believe in, and voice your own value and the value behind what you're trying to communicate. If you don't feel there is value in what you have to say, then maybe you shouldn't be saying it. So the surest way to address the whatevering habit, you need to discover or rediscover the passion and energy you have around the message you're about to communicate, and to know that you have something important to give to the person you're talking to. If you want them to be able to receive it, then you have to speak it like you mean it.